Can somebody really explain to me what's going down in the House of Assembly? Yesterday I heard this, and I'll tell you what the Trinidad and Tobago former judge is saying. We come back.
You know, I love you, but I hate the demons in you. I love you, but I hate the demons.
Take your seat. The demons in me are telling you to take your seat. That's it. You apologize to the chair. You don't say that no. Well then, and you're repeating it. You apologize to the chair,
I take that back, Madam
or
Speaker.
I'm going to ask you to leave and take your seat, please, until you apologize.
I apologize. May I continue?
No. That's it.
That's it.
Yes. You can't be saying I have demons in me and all that.
But
and expect.
You insulted the members in the House. You insulted members in the House. Mainly those on the other side. You did.
Let me.
Madam Speaker, you cannot prevent me from making my contribution. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I take back what I said. Why are you preventing me?
Well, you need to apologize twice or 3 times because I heard you say it more than once.
No, I apologize. I apologize 20 times.
Why one member felt that he had to be, some would say, abusive to the Speaker of the House. Certainly to express himself in most unparliamentary terms. My personal view, Madam Speaker, is that perhaps this House is too tolerant. That sort of behavior ought not to be tolerated. And member for Salisbury, you may look at me with an expression of surprise and astonishment, but this is Parliament, and people must learn to control their temper. All of us, Madam Speaker, have things we agree with and things we disagree with. But it seems to me totally unacceptable for parliamentarians anywhere, but particularly in this honorable House, to stand toe-to-toe with the Speaker, telling the Speaker that she has demons. That is totally unacceptable, and in my world, I think it would be visited with a greater punishment than simply allowing a member to walk out of Parliament under his own steam.
All right, you want to hear this again? I figure. And when I'm done with this, of course, Danny Lugwe versus Speaker, if you will, and the Attorney General is commenting. We'll hear from Lennox Linton sometime later. We'll hear from that parliamentary democracy is under threat in Dominica, according to a former Trinidad Justice Minister. Okay, we'll share that with you again when we come back. Okay, so here's Danny Lugwe, the Speaker again.
You know, I love you, but I hate the demons in you. I love you, but I hate the demons.
Take your seat.
He loves her, but he loves the demons in her. That's what he says, okay? Just in case you missed it.
You know, I love you, but I hate the demons in you. I love you, but I hate the demons.
Take your seat. The demons in me are telling you to take your seat. That's it. You apologize to the chair. You don't say that no. Well then, and you're repeating it. You apologize to the chair,
I take that back, Madam
or
Speaker.
I'm going to ask you to leave and take your seat, please, until you apologize.
I apologize. May I continue?
No. That's it.
That's it.
Yes. You can't be saying I have demons in me and all that.
But
and expect.
You insulted the members in the House. You insulted members in the House, mainly those on the other side. You did.
Let me.
Madam Speaker, you cannot prevent me from making my contribution. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I take back what I said. Why are you preventing me?
Well, you need to apologize twice or 3 times because I heard you say it more than once.
No, I apologize. I apologize 20 times.
Okay. A former Justice Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dominican Herbert Volney, said he is appalled by the proceedings in the House of Assembly in Dominica, saying parliamentary democracy is under threat due to the dictatorship of the Speaker of the House, Alex Boyd-Knight. In a post on his Facebook page, Volney said he watched House proceedings on Monday, and he said, quote, "I am appalled at what I have seen. I've had the privilege of being a member of the House of Proceedings on Monday, and I'm appalled what I've seen. I've had the privilege," he says, "the privilege of being a member of the House of Representatives in Trinidad and Tobago, and to witness and be part of this proceedings there." He said parliamentary democracy in Dominica is under threat by dictatorship of a speaker only elected by the people, who presides over the conduct of the chamber as a school teacher would be in primary school. Interesting. He said one of the bills that was argued in the House required the latitude of free speech and relaxation of the strictures of court rules in order to allow opposition to express their concern. While relevance is important, there's much room for a speaker to allow for a much more relaxed, respectful approach to debate. She was quick to shut down a member after the member on the opposition side cited standing orders. Volney stated, "I am saddened to say that this speaker is painting a very negative image of parliamentary privilege and conduct by stifling," she said, the opposition. "The government side will always have its way. I have been privileged to have watched the modus operandi of that Dominican speaker, or Dominican speakers," he said, including Winston Kuzlatik, Davis Pear in the House of Assembly. Their approach was not legalistic, as it is of Madam Speaker today, and fine debating skills were allowed to develop and flourish. He said much attitude is embarrassing, or this attitude is embarrassing to him in the diaspora. "My advice to the opposition is to walk out in mass until the speaker understands that this is not her classroom and the chamber belongs not to her, but to the elected members. I heard no one on the government side cite a standing order objecting, and is not for the speaker to do the work on the members of parliament side. The prime minister must seriously now consider the damage that speaker is doing to the image of governments of Dominica by her outlandish conduct in presiding over the chamber." Wow. And coming from Mr. Volney, knowing his views usually, I'm quite amazed. Mr. Robert Volney, hello.
Mark, good afternoon to you. And good afternoon to your listeners. That old speaker deserves a medicine of Mark Chetel Earl Williams. You remember? I'm giving you a dose of your own medicine. That's the worst speaker ever in the history of Dominica to sit in the parliament like that. And Alex Boyd-Knight must go, Matt.
But I'm hearing the former judge saying the opposition should walk out in mass.
The people should come out in large numbers and demonstrate and say enough is enough. What Alex Boyd-Knight thinks, she cannot speak to her grandchildren like that. She cannot speak to her children like that. Big men of integrity like that on the opposition side. You are embarrassing them and you're trying to insult them. And every time they come to make their point, She's stopping them all because she's doing dirty work for the Labour Party for big money. And she deserves, that old speaker deserves a medicine they need to give her a dose of her own medicine, Matt.
All right. I was actually trying to get to the judge, but it was unsuccessful this afternoon. I wanted to do a tete-a-tete, if you will, with that judge. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt, and good afternoon to all your listeners.
Yes.
Matt, though I heard Mr. Luge apologize 3 times, the speaker is still insisting to him, you must apologize twice. That is abuse of power. And this Labour Party and this speaker, they must come better than that. They are provoking the people of Dominica. And one time enough will be enough. The people will take it on their own. Good afternoon, I'm listening.
Somebody says Parliament songs like People on the Street Pounded Beth, a complete waste of taxpayers' funds. The speaker wants an apology for being called a demon. What about passing legislation to protect our children? The people deserve an apology. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes.
You know, Matt, it's technology, man. You know, the world is listening and actually watching what is happening in this parliament. The people in the diaspora. We here on Ireland, we've been talking about that for years. You know, her conduct in the house, the way she governs the house. And I am just happy that folks in the diaspora are waking up to the music, to what we face in this country almost on a daily basis, the kind of abuse that we face, not only from the administration, but even from that speaker in the house. The gentleman said he said he apologized. He said, I apologized 3 times. I apologized 20 times. And as though she's still not ready to accept it yet. I don't know what more she wants. And then the Attorney General said, in his world, as though just putting him out of the house is not enough, as though, words to the effect that he think it should even be more than that. What he wanted him jailed? Boy, I don't know, but this country is taking a road, Matt. I don't know. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. It's 1:24 already in the afternoon here. 4493095, 4493096, 4493097. Let me say welcome to my nephew from the United States. Just came in to pay a visit there. 120, Justin. Yeah, your mommy misses you already in Boston. 4493095. Hello.
Matt.
How you doing?
Provocation. But if I was a member of parliament, Matt, and I always say that, if I was a member of parliament, I wouldn't apologize for nothing, and no speaker, no member of government, not one person, not police, will be able to touch me to put me aside. Because, Matt, that is where everything would start, Matt. Not me. I would not apologize for nothing. No crap. I wouldn't apologize if I was a member of parliament.
You would not apologize. I mean, just listen to you'd swear they're on the street having a conversation. Let's listen again.
You know, I love you, but I hate the demons in you. I love you, but I hate the demons.
Take your seat. The demons in me are telling you to take your seat. That's it. You apologize to the chair. You don't say that no. Well then, and you're repeating it. You apologize to the chair,
I take that back, Madam
or
Speaker.
I'm going to ask you to leave and take your seat, please, until you apologize.
I apologize. May I continue?
No. That's it.
That's it.
Yes. You can't be saying I have demons in me and all that.
But
and expect.
You insulted the members in the house. You insulted members in the house, mainly those on the other side. You did.
Let me.
Madam Speaker, you cannot prevent me from making my contribution. I apologize. I apologize. I take back what I said. Why are you preventing me?
Well, you need to apologize twice or 3 times because I heard you say it more than once.
No, I apologize. I apologize 20 times.
We'll be talking to Lennox Linton. He has his own perspective when we come back. Hello. Are you there, caller?
Yes, good afternoon, Matt.
Yes.
I understand that they're asking for all license gun to be turned in.
They haven't asked for any license gun. They have taken somebody's gun.
Well, I suspect there are many more to be taken.
Mm-hmm.
There was a gentleman in Haiti they called Mr. Toussaint Elevatro. When they kill him, another gentleman take over they call Dessalines. And his philosophy and his policy was kubetet, bulekai. You cut off the head, and then you burn the house. You set the house ablaze. Good afternoon and thank you.
I don't even know why you're suggesting this. 128, one thing I know, we don't condone violence around here, okay? Hello, talk to me.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mark.
Yes, quickly.
How are you?
Good.
Well, Mr. Mark, what I'm hearing now, it seems to me they don't want people to even talk now because first thing they try, they say, look, bomb threat, no succeed. Go and arrest people, no succeed. Right now, look, they're taking license for gun. But I telling them we don't want gun, we don't want nothing, but we will still fight for right because we are not foreigner, we are Dominican. So they can swing high, they can swing low. Anytime you're doing wrong, we will not agree with you. Doing right, we support you 100%. But anytime on that tough day going, we will never support that.
Caller, thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes?
How are you? Thank you for taking my call. Matt, what an interesting program as usual. I am listening and I am shaking my head. Is that a real circus or a parliament? I mean, let's think about it. We listen to the whole thing, Matt, on the international scene. And like one of your callers said, people are listening, and to think that it is a civilized country in 2016, a Speaker of the House could be so low and so demonized. Danny Luge is correct. The Speaker has demons. We love her as a person, but the evil that drives her to behave the way she is the lack of everything, lack of civility, and she is backed by her Prime Minister, whoever is acting, Raymond Blackmore, and you can hear the supporters in the background. Matt, this is a zoo, and even the zoos that we go to behave far more civilized than what the Dominican representatives are giving the people. When are the Dominicans going to stand up and tell Alex Boyd Knight? I am glad that this guy Volney came out and he said what he said. It is the righteous truth. When are Dominicans are going to come out in droves, in thousands? Be you a labor right, be you a freedomite, or be you a UWPI, go out there and take charge of your country. The country is going down, Matt, and Dominicans who are the intellectuals and academia, all of them are there thinking they have it all, and they are contributing to that kind of behavior by a rogue government led by Roosevelt Maynard Skerritt. Skerritt is going to pay a high price. And Mr. Astafan, let me say to you, you want the opposition to give up their arms, or you want the government to go and do it in a systematic way where if you're the opposition, you don't carry them. Matt, let me tell you, there's a lot of things to say. I cannot fight for a country or a people who are not prepared to fight for themselves. This is political. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, man, I am listening.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Oh, man, so many phone calls I just received the number for the former judge. I'm hoping I will be able to connect sometime later in the hour there. But we're talking to the opposition leader. Mr. Linton, some people is describing it as a circus. What's really going on in Parliament? Are you there?
It's hard to describe it without getting offensive, Matt. But I hear references made to parliamentary democracy being under threat. Parliamentary democracy is no longer under threat in Dominica. Parliamentary democracy is no more in Dominica. It has been destroyed. Over 16 years of disgraceful conduct at the level of the Speaker of the House and biased, prejudiced rulings and the management of debate has reduced the parliamentary proceedings in Dominica to a farce, a total and absolute farce. And just for context, Matt, we go back to April 17th, 2000, when Alex Boyd Knight took the chair as Speaker and has never left. So she's been there now for more than 16 years. What was she asked to do? The leader of government business in the House at the time, whose majority secured for her the position of Speaker, said to her, quote, "In the parliamentary system which we use, the majority side will always tend to prevail. But you, meaning Alex Boyd Knight, have to be fair. You, meaning Alex Boyd Knight, have to be objective. And you, meaning Alex Boyd Knight, Matt, have to allow all opinions to contend at a level in which the truth prevails and debate in this House itself is fair and balanced." The instructions to Madam Speaker, the expectations of the majority side in Parliament in 2000 when she became Speaker were clear. You have to allow all ideas to contend, you have to be fair, you have to be objective, and you have to operate at a level in which the truth prevails and debate in the House itself is balanced. Danny Lugay, yesterday afternoon, the member for Roseau North, became a victim of the Speaker's insistence that truth and fact do not matter in the Parliament, where she is trying to protect the members on the government side, where she's trying to prevent them from being criticized or from being held to account for things that they have done or things that they're involved in. So, in harassing Danny Lugay and in haranguing him and in intimidating him and so on, she got a response, to which she replied. Matthew there?
I'm here.
Yeah. So, in replying to Danny Lugay, the standing order surfaces for consideration because she says she's a person of rules. And she says that, yes, people are elected to the Parliament by people around the country in different constituencies and so on, but they are elected subject to rules, almost like the rules of my house. The house belongs to me. Yes, people elect you, but they elect you to come to my house. And when you come to my house, you will face me and my rules. Not necessarily the standing orders, because the chronic misinterpretation, misapplication, corruption of the standing orders to suit the purpose of Alex Boyd Knight over the years is legion right now in Dominica. And, when you look back at yesterday afternoon, if you go to Standing Order 50, Matt, I want to spend a little time on this. Standing Order 51. The Speaker or the Chairman, after having called the attention of the House or of the committee to the conduct of a member who persists in irrelevance or tedious repetition either of his own arguments or of arguments used by other members in debate, may direct him to discontinue his speech and to resume his seat. Danny Lugay was not indulging in irrelevance. He was not indulging in tedious repetition, either of his own arguments or of arguments used by other members, even if she wanted to use that. What she was trying to get Danny Lugay to do is to stop making reference to the Panama Papers and to stop citing examples of money laundering in Dominica relevant to the amendment that was before the House. 52A. Any member who has used objectionable, unparliamentary expressions and on being called to order, so we can definitely, based on what you've been playing this afternoon from the House yesterday, it can be argued that Danny Lugill used unparliamentary expressions. Okay? Any member who has used objectionable or unparliamentary expressions and on being called to order has refused to withdraw such words or expressions or to explain them and has not offered an apology for the use thereof to the satisfaction of the House may be proceeded against, may, not shall, may be proceeded against and dealt with as though he had committed an offense under paragraph 2B of this order. So here you have it. So let's assume that Danny Lugill used unparliamentary expressions. Danny Lugill withdrew the expression. Danny Lugill apologized for the expression. And now it can be said, well, did he apologize for the expression to the satisfaction of the House? We do not know because the matter was never put to the House. We do not know whether the apology was satisfactory to the House because it was never put to the House as the Speaker was required to do. You see the point I'm saying, Matt?
I'm following you.
So you have the Speaker willfully breaking the rules because she says she knows them. She knows the rules. She's the only one in the Parliament who knows the rules. Members on the government side don't have to apply the rules because she applies it for them. And those on the opposition side just don't know because every time they raise an objection, she overrules them and she insists on her own biased, corrupt interpretation because, as the standing orders say, she's the sole judge when it comes to rule interpretation. They didn't expect, those who framed this didn't expect that you would have as Speaker someone who is so willfully ignorant and prejudiced in her application of rules to make a farce of the Parliament in order to carry out a political agenda and vendetta against members of the opposition. B says, no, let me go over 2A, 52A. A member who has used objectionable or unparliamentary expression and on being called to order. So Danny was called to order. Danny did not refuse to withdraw the words or expressions. He withdrew them and has not offered an apology. Danny offered 20 apologies for use thereof to the satisfaction of the House, may be proceeded against and dealt with as though he had committed an offense under paragraph 2B of this order. And paragraph 2B says, the Speaker or Chairman shall order any member whose conduct is grossly disorderly to withdraw immediately from the House during the remainder of that sitting if the direction to withdraw under this paragraph is not complied with. So let's say Danny decided he wasn't leaving, right? The Speaker or Chairman considers that the powers under the previous provisions of the paragraph are inadequate. The Speaker or Chairman may name such member in pursuance of the procedure prescribed in the next preceding paragraph. And the procedure then goes on to prescribe naming of the member and a minister moving an appropriate motion for suspension from the service of the House. And the Speaker shall put the question on such motion before the House, no seconder being required, no amendment, adjournment, or debate being allowed. All right? But I point this out, Matt, because here you had yesterday afternoon a gross misapplication of the rule, evidence in the way the Speaker behaved of a lack of understanding of what the rule provides for, and behavior as though it is her house. You're not in Parliament on Victoria Street. You are in Trafalgar in her dining room. So she can tell you what she wants. She can do what she wants. She can tell you, I don't accept your apology. It is insincere. That is not for you. It is for the House to decide that. So the matter, if she didn't like what she heard from Danny Lugill as an apology, it was her responsibility and duty at that point to put it to the House. But you know what? Again, you see the Speaker behaving as though the House is hers. So, yes, she tells you she understands that people are elected to come to the Parliament by constituencies across Dominica, but she makes the point. When they come there, they have reached in my house, and I will do what I want with those members of the opposition who oppose the government. Now, I am the opposition leader in the Commonwealth of Dominica. I am only the opposition leader because the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Dominica recognizes that there will be opposition, or there must be opposition to the government in the parliament. Otherwise, the Constitution would have created a different kind of chamber. But I am in the parliament, and other members on the United Workers' Party parliamentary opposition are in the parliament because of the recognition of the Constitution that there has to be opposition to the sitting government. The Speaker has a duty, therefore, to respect the honorable members of the House on the opposition side. And I'm saying to Dominica now that I am sick and I'm tired, having sat as a private citizen and look at that woman mismanage, corrupt, debate in the House of Assembly for petty, partisan political agendas. And I'm saying that having witnessed it since 2015, February, for myself as a member of this House, I find it totally and absolutely unacceptable. And I'm saying it is time for the people of Dominica who have placed us in the Parliament to intervene in this matter. It has gone on for too long and it cannot be allowed to continue.
Thank you so much, Lennox Linton. And we're going to take a break and talk to the Northeast Tourism Committee. We'll talk about that for 5 minutes. Something is coming up, and we'll come back to take your phone call. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get Mr. Vorley on the line. Coming back right after this.
There will be free events happening on July 1st, 2016 at the Indian River Tourism Facility grounds. One is an open day exhibition from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. There will be local products and digital and other businesses will be on display. Then the formal luncheons of the North-Northeast 2018 reunion, a grand car raffle and magazine from 5 to 7 p.m. And after this, there will be a fundraiser. Only $5 admission. Yes, you heard it. $5 admission with DJ Rock, DJ Phoenix, and a guest band from 8 p.m. till. Come on down. This is sponsored by the North-Northeast Tourism Committee. Miss it and blame yourself.
All right, tell us what's going on. Tell us who you are.
Good afternoon.
Tell me.
Matt and the rest of Dominica. My name is Gabriel LeBlanc, better known as Gigi.
All right.
PR for the net.
Public Relations Officer.
For now. Yes. And I'm very proud to be here on the behalf of NetITC because for the last 20 years, NetITC have put all the resources in community development into the area which we are right now. And I'm here this afternoon to emphasize that North-Northeast Tourism Environmental Development Committee has done something that the country will really be proud about. Now, because of what we have on the North-Northeast, the committee decided to do something like a magazine, and we did a magazine, and we wanted the whole world to know that if you have come to the North, put up your shoes and back up your waist and come down to the North on the 1st of July, for we are having a launching of the magazine and many other things that you can see on the North part of this country. Now, because of that short space of time that we have to express ourselves, I'm saying to you, the people of Dominica, Indian River has become one of our best tourism sites of this country, which is the yacht going up to the boats going up to the Indian River. But that alone will not satisfy your view to the north. There are many other sites that you need to come and see, because I'm saying to you, if you have not come to the Northern Link area, especially in the north, you have not seen Dominica yet. And on the 1st of July, we are officially opening our magazine, and we're expecting Dominicans to come. And whilst we are doing that also, we are extending a long invitation for you, because 2018 will be a reunion and of the reunion celebration in recognition of the 40th anniversary of independence. This program will be held during the tourism month of May 2018 and will include, among other activities, such as cleanup and beautification campaign, competition, collaborating with Ministry of Health, health posters and essay competitions capturing the Northeast public, DJ competitions, collaborating with Dominica Festival Committee. We have fundraising including sporting activities, Ministry of Youth, Sports and etc. Road races including the North Link, trail contest, swim, ride and run, panel discussions, talks and presentations, training in hospitality, tourists and other areas of interest. I'm saying to you all, there's a lot to come. But the thing for the 218, I'm telling you all, we are raffling a grand car Jeep raffle.
Okay.
And I'm saying to you all, come and check that, because the tickets are already out, and we are doing that for to push us till 218. So you have a lot of time to get your ticket, and don't miss on that, because I believe the North is doing something for the country. And now we have to expand our mind clearly that tourism is part of our goal, and we have it on the North. We have it, and we want to let you know, Dominica, come down on the 1st. In spite of what this is happening, you hear all kind of. I'm sitting at with Matt here right now, and all my belly is gushing because of what I'm hearing. But at the end of it, we are Dominicans. We are resilient, and the weapons of warfare are not carnal. So we expect that God is going to intervene and make us what we are to be in this country. So ladies and gentlemen, we don't have much time here because we are limited, but I'm here to tell you, come down on the 1st of July at the Indian River. We will have dance. And listen, something surprise. Gabriel Lebla will be on his bass guitar. And there is something hot coming. So if you have about dice, I want to push dice aside and let you all know that I'm coming with something hot.
Well, thank you for coming today, and I'm hoping we'll hear a lot more before the activity itself. Thank you so much.
Welcome, man.
All right, take care now. Bye-bye. We have a few more minutes for phone calls, but some people from all over the world, they want to listen again.
You know, I love you, but I hate the demons in you. I love you, but I hate the demons.
Take your seat. The demons in me are telling you to take your seat.
So, Mrs. Knight, you're admitting that you have demons in you? Is that what just happened there? Is just what I heard? Let me listen again. Let me listen.
One member felt that he had to be...
No, I don't want to hear you at this time, Mr. AG. I want to listen to the Speaker of the House.
You know, I love you, but I hate the demons in you. I love you, but I hate the demons.
Take your seat. The demons in me are telling you to take your seat. That's it. You apologize to the chair. You don't say that no. Well then, and you're repeating it. You apologize to the chair,
I take that back, Madam
or
Speaker.
I'm going to ask you to leave and take your seat, please, until you apologize.
I apologize. May I continue?
No. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Yes. You can't be saying I have demons in me and all that.
But
and expect.
You insulted the members in the House. You insulted members in the House, mainly those on the other side. You did.
Let me.
Madam Speaker, you cannot prevent me from making my contribution. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I take back what I said. Why are you preventing me?
Well, you need to apologize twice or 3 times because I heard you say it more than once.
No, I apologize. I apologize 20 times.
Well, I did try to get in touch with the judge in Trinidad who thinks that, she behaves in an undemocratic manner. Tongue-tying there, undemocratic. Okay, let's move to the telephone.
Good afternoon to you and the listeners.
Yes, ma'am.
Honorable Deloge, thank you very much for letting Alex Boyd Knight know she have demons inside of her, and she should not have to apologize. And thank you, Mr. Volney. The truth is the truth. It can't be changed. And I'm glad other people on the outside is listening. Mr. Volney is not in the arms of the opposition anyway. And they reacted like children fighting over mangoes or marbles. That was so disgraceful. Honorable Speaker of the House, Madam Speaker, okay, serve me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow, we have a few more minutes here. Telephone calls.
Hi, Matt. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Mother's really to have a demon boy. She have a demon, and she knows she have a demon. All our family fed up of her.
She said that herself. Hello.
Matt,
Mm-hmm.
we are talking too damn much in that country. It's time we put action to be in that country. We are talking too much. The speaker feels that it's her children she's speaking to.
You said that before. Hello, talk to me now. 154.
Man, I heard Levi Peters, like the way he spoke, like first time he hearing those kind of things coming out from a House of Assembly or Parliament or whatever. Levi Peters wasn't in England, Matt. For him to listen to House of Lords and House of Commons when them people on the floor debating, Matt. For him to be speaking the way he's speaking there. Tell Levi Peters take a hike, and Mr. Danny Luge apologize. She should let him stay in the house to say what he has to say. House of Assembly is not Alex Boyd Knight own. It's not her office in Roseau. Boy Matt.
Yes, boy Matt. Keep it that way. Hello.
Yes, Matt. Good afternoon, my brother. Good afternoon.
How you doing?
I'm good. Is my brother Lennox here in the studio?
No. I spoke to him via the telephone.
Oh, okay. Matt, we've had that thing like 2 years ago, a year ago, 3 years ago.
Well, she's been there for 16 years.
Yeah, my brother Lennox, my brother, and Team Dominica, my brother, I'm making that call to you guys again, bro. It is time to disengage from this government, bro. It is time. Let us begin a peaceful process of eradicating this government. I'm telling you, bro, I'm ready to come on the ground and mobilize the people if you need the hand to do it. I'm telling you. Enough of this complaining. You cannot go and complain at Parliament. You know what you're going to get already, my brother. Time to disengage. Dominica going nowhere. Stop the complaining. Let's do this thing, bro. Let's eradicate this government peacefully. I'm telling you, bro, I'm ready. Peace.
Thank you. Hello. Are you here, caller? No, you're not. We go back to the telephone. Are you the caller?
Yes, hi, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same person that was, trying to correct people yesterday? And today she sung like somebody on the side of the street. Is that what Dominica has been reduced to? If I call you Matt, do I have to apologize? Isn't that your name?
Yeah.
She just admitted she's got demons. So why should he apologize anyway?
He said, I love you, but I think you have demons. I don't like the demons in you.
She had demons. The demons in her was telling him to sit down, so she admitted she's got demons in her. And she needs to know how to conduct herself. As a matter of fact, that speaker and the other people that call themselves honorable, whatever, in that house, they need to just quit. They need to move on. Move out of Dominica. Go find someplace that is more suitable for their despicable behavior.
All right, caller. Thank you. 157. We try to squeeze a few calls here. Hello.
That is what you call a vulgar woman, a wicked old speaker.
Oh, boy, Copel. Hello, talk to me.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
I love Danny Luge, Matt.
You love Danny Luge?
Yes, Matt. Matt, Danny Luge calls things by its rightful name. That speaker, Matt, it's clearly a demon-possessed woman, Matt.
How do you know that? Is there any way to show that she has been possessed by any spirit or anything like that? Hello, 158.
Good afternoon, Matt. Good afternoon.
Oh, boy.
Matt,
Yes.
there's two things, good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And if you're good, you will behave as a respectable person and a good person. Alex Boyd Knight speak to Mr. Luge as if she was in her classroom, as Mr. Volney said. And it's time for Alex Boyd to respect herself so she can get respect. Because if she was a respectable speaker in the House, she will not be having that argument with with Danny Luge. And bye-bye, Matt, and good afternoon.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's 158. I will keep trying to get to Mr. Volney. I just tried calling him. But, there was no response. Hello.
Yes, but when Alice Bud Knight seen the demon, you know, when she looked to her right, she seen the demon right in front of her.
My God. Is there a demon on her right in Parliament? Hello, talk to me.
Matt.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
I'm a first-time caller.
Mm-hmm.
But the behavior of the speaker in the House is like an article of shame. Now I am going to put that vis-a-vis an untidy woman in her unkempt room, you know, with dirty clothes and underwear littered around. And she or her husband or both of them feels justified to have the room in that state. Thank you, Matt.
Good afternoon. What an analogy there. Hello.
Yes, Matt, good afternoon.
Yes, you have 30 seconds, my brother.
But the thing is that it appears that the speaker has vowed never to forgive the United Workers' Party for preventing her from being the first woman president of this country. And she clearly prepared to die than to allow credible debates to go on in the Parliament of Dominica. And you see what it ended up like? Everybody realizing and seeing she have made a mockery of the democratic process. But she will continue because she really wanted to be the first woman president of Dominica. And in respect to the seizing of the gentleman gun by the police, I have said in recent times that Daniel Carbon is a house slave mentality. He signed a letter written to him. He knows very well that according to the statistics across Dominica and the world, that all crimes related to firearm is done by illegal firearms. The individuals that have licensed weapons hardly use their weapon on somebody else.